So I thought I'd do a quick video just to really give you a bit more information about what I do and who I help, and hopefully get a bit more information about me. So I am Sarah. I am the founder of the Happiness Strategy and the creator of the ELEVATEpathway. So I am a career transition coach, and I work with women, predominantly women who are coming into their 40s, over 40s, 50s, who are looking to make changes within their career or their work. And really for me, it's about guiding women through a change really and design their careers so that they align more with their values and so that they feel more fulfilled and purposeful in their careers. So I work with my framework, which is called the ELEVATEpathway. And it's a framework designed to take you from where you currently are to where you want to get to. And so what I want to do is give you a bit of an overview of what the ELEVATEpathway is and give you a bit of description of each of those stages, so that if you are looking to make a career change or thinking about making a change, and really any change in life, because the same process is for any change. I'm focusing on career, so all the things that I'm talking about will be based on career. But essentially, the stages will cover any change that you're making. So we start with envision. So envision is really getting clear with what you want, understanding what you want and why you want it. But not only that, it's about looking at what your values are, because if you understand your values, making decisions become easier. And the same with your beliefs. So it's really the groundwork to be able to look at where you need to get to, which I call the North Star. So we're working on your vision and where you want to get to. What is your North Star? And then everything we do through the next stages are about trying to achieve that. So then we move on to learn. So you've established what you want. Then learn is about your strategy, really. What do you need to do in order to achieve what you want to in your career? So do you need to network more? Do you need to learn more and study more? There'll be a number of things that you need to do. So that's about the strategy. Then we move on to effort. So you've looked at what you want, you've got a strategy in place, but you need to be consistent in your approach to be able to achieve that. So effort looks at building on the strategy and making things consistent and being more accountable to yourself for those things that you need to do. And then we look at vitality, and vitality runs through the whole process, really, the whole framework. But it's really important that when you're making any changes, that you are looking after your physical and mental health, and that you're clear with what it is that you want and why you want it. Then we look at adapt. So you've gone through the process of understanding what you want, knowing what you need to do in order to get it. And you may find that you need to pivot or change or adapt your journey in order to get to where you want to, or completely change it. It's about understanding what it is that you want and being adaptable to change in order to get it. And then track. We find it difficult, particularly as women and people in general, to really see what progress we're making. And so it's really important that you track your progress, you measure things, that you are not being hard on yourself when things don't go right. And it's about looking at the lessons that you're learning and understanding whether you are still on that right journey. And then ultimately we come to elevate, which is that North Star stage. So you are achieving what you set out to achieve. Now that's not necessarily the end, but that's really what we're working towards. Now that's just a brief overview as a highlight of what we will cover. Obviously there's detail in each of those stages, but really that's what I do when I'm working with clients, is we look at the different stages of the ELEVATEpathway. Where do we need to focus? We'll always start with envision. We'll always need to know where we're heading, but then we'll pull in the different stages throughout that, how we work together. So if that sounds like something you'd like to know a bit more about, you can book a free discovery call with me. There's some free downloads for you that you can access. There's a paid workbook that does some of this for you in terms of the envision stage. It's my clarity and mindset workbook, which will take you through a number of exercises that help you to get some clarity. So if you think you're not quite ready, but you just want to start that journey, you can do that. But anyway, I hope that this gives you a bit of an understanding of what I do and how I can help.